All right, I'm going to take a look at gold here. I think we're probably setting up for a real battle. Um, we've been, as I've said, we've been caught in this consolidation box. We finally broke out above that 1750 level that the banks had been defending for the last 2 months. We broke out above that. We've got getting some follow through, but we've got another really big resistance zone here, right at about 1800. Let me widen this chart a bit. So you can see we've got this triple top right here at 1800. Gold tried 3 times to get above that, couldn't do it, and then we started the bear market in earnest. So we've still got a major resistance zone here at 1800, maybe a little above 1800. The banks are absolutely going to use that resistance zone to try and turn gold back down again. So let me shrink this chart back down. Um, they are, absolutely going to use this to help them try and turn gold back down. As I, keep saying, that they've got this huge short position that they have been trapped in for, a year and a half now. They have not been able to get out of it. They tried and tried and tried to keep gold pinned below 1750. They don't even want gold getting close to 1800, but they've lost that battle. They're going to try again at 1800. So um, we're going to have a battle there, and I don't think gold's going to go through that on the first try. Now this could end up, if they succeed, then gold will start an intermediate decline. If not, then we'll almost certainly get a pullback, and then we'll take another run at it. And if we do break through, then we're going to have some real fun for the next 2 or 3 weeks, because if we break through 1800, we're going to go to 1900. So this is probably what's going to happen. I'm going to take a guess here. I don't know, maybe before this week is over, we're probably going to rally enough to get to 1800 or a little above it, and then we're going to have an attack. We're going to have just some natural selling to begin with at that point anyway. But the banks are going to attack at that point as well, and there's a very good chance that we're going to come back down and test this 1750 breakout again. And then at that point, we'll probably, we'll decide at that point whether or not the bulls are going to take it back up and make another run at 1800. And if they break through, then, like I said, breaking through 1800, we're going to 1900. And gold bugs are going to have a lot of fun for 2 or 3 weeks. On the other hand, if the banks attack viciously and they keep the pressure on, and if they're able to break this down below 1750, then the frustration is going to continue. We're going to end up moving into an intermediate decline that probably has another 6 weeks to go, and at that point we're probably coming back down to 1650 or so, and then it'll be the next intermediate cycle that'll take another run at 1800, and that's the one that'll break through and take us to 1900. So I have no idea which one of these is going to play out. I'm about 99% positive that gold is not going to get through 1800 on the first attempt. There'll be natural profit taking along with a major attack by the banking cartel to try and stop gold right there. So we're probably going to have a pullback, and then then we'll just have to wait and see. We'll probably take another run at it, and if we get through it, then the train has left the station and off we go. If not, if the banks can block it and prevent gold from getting above 1800, then we're gonna have to weather another month to 2 months of sideways to downwards grind before we break through that later on in the fall. But just be prepared. When we get to 1800, The odds are very much against gold just slicing right through that. We really needed to see this push get to 1800, and then the odds would have been better for this second try to break through it. But because they stopped gold prematurely and then trapped it in this box, now we're only getting our first attempt at 1800 now when we really should have got it, back here in April. And if that would have happened, then we would go through this for sure on this attempt. But they've kind of set this up. They prevented gold from getting to 1800 here, so we're getting our first test of 1800 instead of in April like we should have. It's coming at the end of July, and it's coming late in this intermediate cycle. So a lot's going to ride on whether or not the bulls can recover from this attack, and then we get our second test of 1800 here shortly afterwards. And if we do, then like I said, I think it's going to be some fun times for gold bugs for 2 or 3 weeks. If not, then you got to get on the sidelines at 1800 and wait and see what happens.